I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a very difficult question based on the techniques we are learning in Algebra. Now, these techniques are helping us to solve questions quickly, and we also have derived few related formulas. However, here is a question which is if x to the power of 7 minus 1 over x to the power of 7 equals to 3, then find the value of x to the power of 35 minus 1 over x to the power of 35. I would like you to pause the video, answer this question, and then look into my suggestions. Now, to solve such questions, we have to go with the basic rules, right? So, it might take some time to solve, but these are very important steps which you need to do to solve such a question. Now, we can begin by saying that let y equals to x to the power of 7, right? So, we can write the expression given to us as y minus 1 over y equals to 3. Now, that means 35 is 5 times 7. So, that means we need to find what is y to the power of, we can write this as y is 7, right? So, 5 minus 1 over y to the power of 5. This is what we need to find after making this substitution of y x to the power of 7, right? So basically, let me write here. I wanted to write like this, x to the power of 7 to the power of 5, right? So that is 35 minus 1 over x to the power of 7 to the power of 5. Now we substituted x to the power of 7 as y. So the question now becomes, if y minus 1 over y equals to 3, find the value of y to the power of 5 minus 1 over y to the power of 5. Is that clear to you, right? So let us see how to solve this question now. It is much simpler than what we began with. Okay, so if I square both sides, what do I get? I get y minus 1 over y whole square equals to 3 square. That is y square minus 2ab. That means 2 times y times 1 over y plus 1 over y square is equal to 9, right? So from here we get y square plus 1 over y square is equal to, that y and y cancels here. So we're left with 2, which could be taken on the right side. So it adds to 9. So we get 9 plus 2. So we get an expression for y square plus 1 over y square as equal to 11, right? So we got something y square. So we'll call this as our equation 2. We'll call this as our first equation in terms of y. And now we'll also find what is the cube of this, right? Only then we can get to power of 5. So whenever you have power of 5, remember that we need to work with both square and cube. So this time we are going to find the cube of the expression y minus y over 5. So we'll do 3 cube, right? So that gives you y cube minus 3 times y square times 1 over y plus 3 times y times 1 over y square minus 1 over y cube equals to 3 cube is 27. So that gives you y cube minus 1 over y cube. In between, we have this term which is minus 3y, and here that is plus 3 over y, right? So this is equal to 27, or we can say y cube minus 1 over y cube minus, we can take 3 common, so we get y minus 1 over y equals to 27, or we get y cube minus 1 over y cube as equal to 27 plus 3 times y minus 1 over y. Now that is also given to us, y minus 1 over y is 3. So we could write this as 27 plus 3 times 3, which is 9. So what we get here is 27. So it adds 9 to this, and we get 36, right? So we get that y cube minus 1 over y cube is 36, correct? Now we can find what is y to the power of 5 by multiplying equation 2 and equation 3, right? So we call this as our equation 3. Okay, so if I do equation 2 times equation 3, what do we get? So we have y square, let me rewrite this. We have y square plus 1 over y square. Was it plus or minus? Okay, so let's check this. It is y square plus 1 over y square, right? Yeah, this one is minus, okay. 1 over y square. And here we have y cube minus 1 over y cube. And that is equal to 11 times 36. 11 times 36, correct? So that is what we have. Now, y square times y to the power of 5 gives us y to the power of 3 gives us y to the power of 5. And when you multiply y square with minus 1 over y cube, we get minus 1 over y, right? With the second term, when we multiply this, we get plus y. And when you multiply the last two, we get minus 1 over y to the power of 5, correct? And that is 36 times 11, just write 3 and 6 and add them and write in between 396. Okay, so here we have y to the power of 5 minus 1 over y to the power of 5, which we want to calculate. And in addition, we have this term which is positive. Well, let me write negative here. Then I'll take 1 over, okay, let's take positive itself. So we'll write y minus 1 over y here, right? So we get 396. So we get y to the power of 5 minus 1 over y to the power of 5 equals to 396. And when you take it on this side, because minus of y minus 1 over y is 3, right? So we'll just take away 3 from it. So we get our answer as 393 is equal to y to the power of 5 minus 1 over y to the power of 5. So this is indeed equals to 393. Does it make sense? So that is how you would actually solve such a question. Let me just push this page a bit on this side. So I hope it is absolutely clear. So there are a lot of intricacies involved when we are working with the fifth power. So as a rule, we need to first find what are the second powers, then what are the third powers. And when you multiply them together, you get the fifth power. So this is a very useful strategy which you could adopt in many difficult questions. I hope it makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.